So good morning guys. So I'm Engineer Harinil A. Latina from the Civil Engineering Department. So I will discuss to you the different principles and theories with Building Design 1. So here are the objectives for Building Design 1. So first is to understand and master the principles of estimating bill of materials. Then next is to understand and master the principles of concrete hollow blocks and decorative blocks. Then next is to understand and master the principles of cement, sand, gravel, and fill. Then next, to understand and master the principles of reinforcing steel bars. Then next is to understand and master the principles of lumbers, boards, nails, and bolts. And last, to understand and master the principles of roofing sheets, tiles, and accessories. So first, what is an estimate? So estimate is a roughly calculate or judge the value, number, quantity, or extent of something. So to guess or to calculate the cost, size, value, etc. of something. So estimate can be identified into different parts. So it may be resources, it can be time, it can be human skill, and it may be a cost. So next is, what is bill of materials? So bill of materials is a comprehensive inventory of the raw materials, assemblies, sub-assemblies, parts, and components, as well as the quantities of each needed to manufacture a product. So in a nutshell, it is the complete list of all the items that are required to build a product. So usually, you can see in the bill of materials is the quantity of the material. So example, it may be nail, it may be wood, it may be doors, and it has also a price and the total cost of the project. Then next, so what are the requirements in estimating bill of materials? So the task of calculating the various materials required for a construction project involves considerable mathematical computation works. So as such, it needs concentration on the part of the estimator and the least amount of outside distraction. So here are the following suggestions on how to go about doing this job. So first is clear the table or work area of things not needed in connection with the work at hand. Then next, have on hand all the things required. So those are the complete set of drawings, working drawings. So it may be architectural plan, structural plan, plumbing, electrical plan, and mechanical plan. Then next is the specifications relating to the project. Then the architect scale, or also known as the triangular scale, electronic calculator or adding machines. So we will use this one in the bill of materials, cost estimates, and detailed unit price analysis, or also known as the DUPA. Then next is the pencils, erasers, papers, etc. Data about building materials, preferably including current prices, estimating worksheets or computation sheets, and construction contract if necessary. So next, so study carefully all the plans and specifications to get a clear understanding of the various elements of the project and to know the materials required. Then next is the plans and specifications are meant to complement each other, but should there be discrepancies between the two, so this should be referred to the designing architect or engineer for clarification. So if in the building plans there are discrepancies between the scale distances and the measurements so indicated, it is usually the latter that prevail. So si contractor na po yung mag-a-adjust doon sa ating design. So pwede nilang i-peer review yon. Then next, so where the measurements of or positions of dimension lines indicated on small scale drawings are not the same as their full size or large scale detailed drawings should be followed. So the project working drawing plans and specifications should be carefully studied and a checklist of the materials to be determined drawn up. So the computation work should be done in an orderly and a systematic manner and recorded in computation sheets. So this will facilitate easier reviewing or checking of calculations made either by the estimator himself or by the others. So another advantage of using worksheets is the repetitive computations are reduced to a considerable extent. So dito natin ginagamit yung Microsoft Excel, or kung meron man kayong program for estimation, so mas mapapadali natin yung buhay natin doon dahil hindi na siya kakain ng oras. So the recorded calculations to determine the quantity of one kind of material for a building can be used for estimating the other articles also used in that section for the project. So for example, one good example is the computation sheets containing the calculations for the area of walls to determine the needed concrete hollow blocks can be referred to when estimating the steel reinforcements, cement, mortar, and etc. So that's all for the requirements in estimating bill of materials.